Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today, as this is how the XRP Army's walking into the 2024 bull market. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I smell a bull run in the air. And we're going to go over that and more. But the way I want to get started with this video for today is with this bill that's gaining traction. Congressman Warren Davidson, Tom Emmer, and others is urging the dismissal of SEC Chair Gary Gensler in 2024. And Republicans in Congress, even some Democrats, are advocating for Gary Gensler's removal, criticizing the SEC's digital asset policies. And I think this is going to be a fireworks display of a moment. Gary Gensler's nothing more than a puppet. He's been put in place by the elites to stifle innovation. And the power of the crypto industry is about to get him the hell out because he doesn't deserve to regulate us. Now, guys, on to the big headline for the day. As Cathie Wood's Ark sold off its entire grayscale Bitcoin position today. And this was from, I believe, yesterday. Guys, the reason this is so important is because this is our enemy. Cathie Wood gets put on TV as a mainstream talking person, as if she knows exactly what she's talking about investing to help us. Absolutely not. She is a mouthpiece for the elites to help them sell their bags and help her sell her bags onto us, the retail. Remember in my previous video that I said a Bitcoin ETF is a Trojan horse. Remember in my last video when I said Grayscale and Barry Silbert are compromised. Well, look at that. Grayscale Bitcoin completely liquidated. But then she'll go on TV the same day she does this. And this is what she discusses.
Whether it's you or somebody else in terms of the first spot Bitcoin ETF actually getting approval?
Well, we think the probabilities have gone up because the SEC has been highly engaged compared to what was happening before. Before, it was just denying approval. And we just kept putting our filing in again, try,
Yeah.
dogged and determined. And so here we are. We think we're first in line, and that's why there is this January 10th deadline. But we like the idea that the SEC has been so engaged, and it's not just with us, it's others as well. We think a number of funds could be approved at the same time. And they've been asking not only one set of questions, but follow-up questions. And again, that's a very good sign.
Well, speaking of engagement, oh, go ahead, please. No,
Yeah,
finish.
the last few questions have been very technical. And so more de rigueur, and you'd expect them to be asking these questions as we head toward an approval. Now, it's not 100% certain, and so we want to make that clear as well. This is the SEC, and we never know, what might happen along the way.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, that's so interesting. This Bitcoin ETF will be looked back upon in history as the greatest buy the rumor, sell the news opportunity that you should have seen coming a mile away. Ladies and gentlemen, a Bitcoin ETF approval is priced in. I do believe it will get approved and likely won't get delayed, especially due to the technical questions and updates BlackRock has been making to their ETF application. But that doesn't mean we're not going to see a pullback after. I do expect altcoins to run as well. They're likely going to have more ROI, if I'm being quite honest with you, because this will be an influx of cash into this space. But what I have to stress is the incompetence of the SEC has reached a new level, as the SEC has received such a beatdown for the crypto space through Ripple, through Coinbase, through Grayscale and others, that they now need to apologize to the judge in court in order to try and waive sanctions. Fuck the SEC and everything they stand for. The SEC's head of the SEC states they deeply regret errors, quote unquote, in a crypto case that they gave out, and asked the judge to waive sanctions after misleading statements. Attorneys for the SEC apologized to a judge on Thursday for misrepresenting facts. Oh, how beautiful. As these facts were used to secure a restraining order and freeze crypto assets in a crypto firm. I fully appreciate the extraordinary responsibility to the SEC when enforcing federal securities laws, wrote SEC Enforcement Chief Gerber Grewal. And I understand that the division fell short of these standards in this case, and I apologize for that shortfall. The rare rebuke of the agency stemmed from litigation filed by the SEC in July against the crypto firm Digital Licensing Inc., or Debtbox. In the complaint, the SEC alleged the project had defrauded investors out of nearly $50 million. And ladies and gentlemen, what I have to stress here is, this is one of the most incredible things we have ever seen. An organization so shameless and destroying crypto businesses and destroying companies, innovation, and then wanting to be handheld through court in the legal process. They want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to be able to manipulate the facts, as you can see. And that's why the entire XRP community has decided to say fuck the SEC with their aggressively average apparel. Ladies and gentlemen, this Fuck the SEC t-shirt is the best seller on our website. And it's because of things like this. Actions like this. Ripple completely annihilated them. And I'll continue to say this time and time again. We are about to be the reason the crypto industry gets saved in America. We're about to get the credit for that. The Ripple case can be referenced to the crypto industry's advantage. And no matter how much the maxis want to try and spin it any other way, they won't be able to, because they've already lost. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want your aggressively average apparel, the link is down in the description below. And here I have a powerful post by Mr. Man XRP describing the difference between blockchain and crypto. There is a misconception in the industry that cryptocurrencies are looking to replace sovereign currencies, and that is not exactly true. Blockchain and crypto are infrastructure. XRP is infrastructure. It's not looking to replace fiat. It is looking to complement it in the most powerful way. Cryptos, in my opinion, that complement the fiat currency system are going to make multi-millionaires. And if you're in now before everything takes off, the multipliers for your digital assets and your future profits will be profound.
All those tokens can be and what potential they have. But the whole idea is that I think we've come to a phase in the internet and digitalization where we realize that there's still blind spots that we, for one reason or the other, can't cover. And to me, blockchain then is the infrastructure of the future, and it's simplifying a lot of things. And to most people, that's counterintuitive. But if you think about it, a shared common infrastructure that's safer and that's easier to share with anyone from a company to a client to a machine is something that first and foremost simplifies things. And if you think about what simplification and a higher level of security usually does, then that means there's productivity gains in your business models and thereby a whole new economy being created. And that is what I think token economy does. And to me, that is like a white blank canvas where we all can start with all our creativity, with our drive, and without our commercial sense to develop models. Very similar to when in the early 1900s somebody had a browser, and then there was something like an HTML standard. but really, what you can do with those web pages? What type of business opportunities and improvements of services can you create? And that's really the exciting and intriguing part of this stage in the process where we are with blockchain.
And ladies and gentlemen, I 110% agree. That is the best way to put it. Crypto is infrastructure, and it's looking to redefine solutions to old problems. It's not just going to be XRP. Plenty other cryptos are going to be helping in this manner. Here, Crypto Eddie posted SBI Holdings Japan and SBI VC, as well as XDC Network, are using the core to blockchain bridge provided by Impel. And this is going to help expand XDC Network technology centered on trade finance and cross-border payments. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's something all of you should know, it's not going to be one crypto as a monopoly taking over the entire industry. It's going to be a number of different tokens taking over and complementing each other. XDC is going to be one of them. And I still think it's at a great entry point for you guys to potentially enter. Of course, it was lower during the bear market, but at these levels, it's still going to be great relative to where XDC could possibly go. Now, guys, that's not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor, but you should still follow that anyway. Now, guys, to cap off this video for today, just a little advice to every single one of you. We need a mindset shift in the XRP community. Too many people in the comment sections genuinely have miserable sounding lives. I don't understand how some people can genuinely be so negative and expect positive outcomes. Ladies and gentlemen, every single day I've come out on YouTube for the past 4 years and tell you the truth and what I believe in regards to digital assets and XRP. I've been able to profit and benefit from numerous different altcoins, including ADA, Quant, Theta, and other cryptos at lower price points. HBAR was one I called at 1.8 cents. That one went all the way to 57. Profits were taken. Profits need to be taken, and a diversified portfolio in crypto needs to be had in order for you to be successful in this market. If you don't do that, you're likely not going to win. How can you possibly win if you don't take profits and you're not diversified to protect against something like maybe an SEC lawsuit coming out of left field? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Crypto is an absolutely brutal game, but it's a game that rewards those who stay in it. I understand deeply that a lot of people feel lost and as if they don't necessarily know what they're doing in the crypto market, especially if you're new. And that's why I've been working on a free course that I'm posting on my website for the new year. That course will be up soon. And I want every single one of you to benefit handsomely from it. I want every single one of you to harness your crypto skills. Chinese bamboo, baby. You need to step into the new 1% mindset. Because with all the digital assets that we hold, we're about to become it. Step into the power, my XRP army. Because we're about to make it into the promised land. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Bull here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.